It's Faith Over Everything. It's a podcast where we talk about everything.
Everything?
Everything. No topic is safe.
But we gon' give it to you through the lens of faith.
All right.
So sit back, relax, and let us do what we do. It's your host, Jazz and Ange. It's the FOE crew.
Okay.
I said sit back, relax, and let us do what we do. We your host, Jazz and Ange. We the FOE crew.
Hey, FOE.
FOE.
Faith over everything.
Faith over everything.
FOE.
FOE.
Faith over everything.
Hola, hey y'all, hey, happy November to you and me and everyone around. Are you laughing at me?
Yes. Happy. You was gonna say to yourself, Happy November to me.
I said to you and then me.
Say you and me, but that
Yes.
was funny to me.
You, me, and everybody. Okay. It is November. We are for real, 1 month away from the end of the year 2025. Every year goes by so fast. You'd be like, oh.
Already about to be Christmas. Christmas tree, my Christmas tree.
Lit up like something. Anywho, you guys, welcome to Faith Over Everything podcast. I am one half of your host. Excuse me, my name is Angela Suggs.
And I am Jasmine Suggs. Yes, drink that water.
Don't judge me. Sometimes your voice just stops. And you'll be like, what's going on? You have to take a breath. If this is your first time here, welcome to Faith Over Everything podcast, where our goal is to have fun, be uplifting, and ultimately help ourselves and others know that as long as you have faith, you can conquer everything. Okay. All right. Again, we are in the month of November. We are going to jump into our icebreaker. It is Jasmine's turn. So, what you got, girl? What you got? What you got?
So, I had got this game from when we just had a women's conference at our church, and they had played this game, and I was like, this seemed fun. Like they could probably go somewhere, or it might be already a game, but to me, this was my first time seeing it, and it was called Who Said That? And they took basically quotes or statements from the Bible. And you didn't have to know where it was at, but you had to know who said it. So I'm gonna do two from the Old Testament, and then
I said do 4 people.
All right, I'll do one from the Old Testament, one from the New Testament, and
you say the other ones for next time, and we'll see.
There you go.
Because I don't know if I'm gonna get.
Because the challenge is gonna be, guys, is that we getting back in this word, so we know who these people is, what they said, what the words say. Get in our word, because yes. So the first one, you ready? I forgot to say that. Is you ready?
I'm not, but go ahead. Let me pull up my Bible app.
Right. To have ChatGPT be right there.
Be like, listen to what she said. Who said that?
Okay.
This the Old Testament?
This is the Old Testament first.
Oh, Lord.
As for me and my household, we will serve
the Lord. Now, I know that one. I want to say I was going to say, I want to say it's Jeremiah, or no.
Well, it starts with a J.
Jacob. John Jingleheimer Schmidt. Jeremiah.
John. You had did. I thought you was. I was like, yes, but then your butt went to
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. His name is my.
Okay.
You know what?
This your second.
My second hint. Okay, yeah, give me my hint.
Your second hint. It's your brother's name.
Joshua. I had thought about, as soon as I said the J, and I was thinking Old Testament, I was like, I know John is in the New Testament, so I was just
Right,
saying
right.
names.
She know that much, y'all. Don't come for my sister, okay? All right. She know that. She know
One
that
thing
y'all
about
know.
me, I'm not good. I'm not good with names and who said what, but I knew it. I knew it. That's for me in my house. We gonna serve the Lord,
We
okay?
gonna
I
serve
knows
the
that.
Lord. We
Who
gonna
said
serve
that?
the
Who
Lord.
said that? I
I was
didn't know.
like, this is so cute. Okay. You ready for the New Testament? It's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
simple. It's gonna be
Mm-mm.
simple.
Jesus.
Promise you. Yep. Because our show was gonna say it is finished.
Oh yeah, that's definitely Jesus. I know my
Okay.
Lord.
Oh,
Okay, he
okay.
gave
'Cause
when he gave his life for us, and he transcended. Well, yeah, because he came. Okay, yes, yes.
Mhm.
Now that one was Jesus. I know that one. That's in red.
See? Okay. Listen. See? You got to have faith on yourself now, child. You had
You
got
right.
me
Faith
before
over
you even.
everything. Counting myself out. I got one and a
Oh
half.
my
Okay.
goodness.
Dude said John Jingleheimer.
Because you was like, I thought you was
John
going to say
Jacob
Joshua.
Jingleheimer Schmidt. His name is my name too. Y'all remember that was on Barney,
That's
wasn't
from
it?
Barney and Friends.
Yes. Oh, y'all remember Barney?
Whenever I go out, the people always shout.
There goes John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. La, 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 la. Childhood was a great time.
Wasn't it? Like, we just had so many different things. Like,
It was a lot. We did nice things. But all right, that was good. That was fun. And that would be a fun thing to add on because it'll help us to remember as well. Like me,
mhm.
once something is like pointed out to me, kind of sometimes I remember it. You see, I said sometimes because y'all swear the older I get, my memory be like, who said that? For real.
Girl, listen, because we trying to
Who,
get embedded in our brain.
who said that? That's what my brain be telling me. And I'll be like, I
Oh.
know it. I know it. Or I'd be talking, I'd be mid sentence, get distracted for a second, come back and forget what I was talking about. I'd be like, now what was I saying? Ooh. And then I just decide sometimes if it don't come back to me, it wasn't important. It wasn't important enough for me to even finish. But we gonna work on remembering this. Um, we are going to, if you knew the answer before me, which you probably did, especially that first one. So that's a shame, my baby brother name. Mm.
Mm, 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 mm.
But anywho, we're going to jump into our speak pipe. Um, we have a devoted listener that called in and left us a message, you guys. Again, we have the QR code on the screen. So if you would like to leave us a speak pipe, you can do so at www.speakpipe.com/faith over everything podcast, I believe. Let me make sure that that is the actual. I was gonna say, is it not showing me? Yes, Faith Over Everything podcast. So you can either do it manually, type that in www.speakpipe.com/faith over everything podcast, or if you're watching, you can scan that QR code.
Mm,
Actually, it's in the link of the description, so you can just click the link that's in the
mm.
description if you are listening as well. You don't have to remember it. But we would love for you guys to call in, give us, you can share a testimony, you can give us a life be life and letting us know, just kind of sharing whatever you're comfortable sharing. Doesn't have to be too personal. It could be something funny, something that you just are experiencing, things of that nature. But we're going to play this speak pipe. I forgot what she said. I haven't heard it since
I
she
know
was
in a long time. It's been a
so
long time.
hey, you shouldn't have left you. But here we go. Okay. I guess I didn't press it. Let me know if it's loud enough. Trying to
Faith
see.
Over Everything podcast gives me joy, hope, and continues to lift me up. And not only are Angela and Jasmine two wonderful, phenomenal women, but they're my family. I'm so blessed as they bring the truth, and they're my best friends. and they bring promises of joy and love, and they just keep it 100. And I love their podcast, and not just saying that because they my family, but I love their podcast and I love the icebreakers. And keep up the good work, ladies. I love y'all. And if y'all don't listen to them, y'all better start listening to them. Okay? All right. Love y'all and keep up the good work, and may God continue to bless y'all.
Now she threatened y'all.
Just like a ninja. How you gonna do all these nice words and y'all better listen to it?
You see
God
them
bless y'all.
TikToks where they be like, "My mama about to come over here and sell her product, and y'all better listen to her. Y'all better." And it, come on, mama. That's what she gave us just now. Okay, my cousins,
I
they be
didn't
doing this
know. I
podcast.
didn't know that it was a TikTok because it's this girl that did it. It is this new soul food spot that's in Frisco.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what she did it. She was like, my mama, she a good cook. And she
Mm-hmm.
gonna come up here and she gonna tell y'all, and y'all better come and see us. Mama, come
Mm-hmm.
on. And she was like, well, we
And then they be in the background like, that. Listen, that's our
I
cousin
didn't know it
Nikki.
was a TikTok.
Nikki don't play. Okay,
Girl,
so like
Nikki
she
don't play.
said,
She will roll up on you.
y'all better listen. I'm not gonna say you better. I appreciate you guys for being here. I appreciate you taking your time. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you chose to be with us right now in this moment. So thank you, thank you, thank you. But yes, it's just like a ninja to tell you what you better do, and then be like, well, God bless y'all. Okay, let the Lord use you. Let him be with you. But we thank you, Nikki, for your speak pipe. Okay.
Yes.
We love you too, girl. And again, there's the QR code, the website. You know, y'all call and leave us one. Okay. You got a rebuttal for Nikki? You want to talk back to her? Don't talk crazy to my cousin. Like just but anywho, you guys, we are going to jump right into our topics for the day. There's no one set topic, so there's no theme. We want to follow up on the last episode where we did speak about the conference that we attended. Um,
Mhm.
see, my brain. Laugh, cry, heal. Is that what it was?
Sure.
Cry, laugh,
That's
heal.
the, I
I
think
think
you
it
had
was
it right.
laugh, laugh,
Right here.
cry, heal. The Laugh,
Mhm.
Cry, Heal conference that was here in Phoenix, Arizona. Shout out to my sister Jasmine for taking the time out to come out here and come with me. Shout out to my girlfriend Sasha if she's listening. Hey girl, hey girl, hey.
Girl.
So sad we wasn't able to sit together.
I
Not
know,
so
because they was on us. They was
yeah.
like, where you think you going? Nowhere, dang.
So what had happened was, which we didn't know, like I didn't know that because there was no assigned seats. So
Mhm.
the first event we went to and we told y'all about, it was just, everyone that had got the VIP package, whatever. So I thought that that was the only benefit, was having the day before. But the next day when we went for the second half of the conference, they had a VIP section basically roped off. So not roped off, but like the first half of the seats were VIP, and then the other seats were for general admission. And so if you didn't come to the Friday event, then you were just general admission. Um,
Mhm.
and Sasha is a mommy and she had to be with her baby on Friday. So it wasn't like she didn't want to come, she just didn't have the time to come.
Mhm.
So she just had general admission. And so there was this lady standing there, but she wasn't like standing like because she had texted me and was like, "Oh, where are you guys?" And I'm like, "Oh, I was like, they have it sectioned off or whatever, but just come over here. They'll never know." Girl,
Girl,
oh,
we thought.
they knew. Soon as she came over, the lady walked up over. She was like, "Girl, I'm just gonna give you a hug and just say hi." Cause
I couldn't I couldn't even get myself introduced because she was just like, and where you going?
and where's your VIP lanyard?
Okay.
Now I ain't mad at you. You do your job and you do it well. Okay. If you're
Oh
gonna do it well.
gosh.
But that baby, she was just like, she had came with her mom. So it would have been even more, And I'm like, okay, listen, I'm trying to be obedient in the house of the Lord. So I ain't trying to
Okay.
cheat. But I mean, if it would have happened, it would have happened, But they said, not on my watch. That lady said, not today.
Top flight security, baby. She
Of the
said, I ain't playing
world.
with
Okay, this is what is this? I don't even remember the name of the church. Kingdom something. Not under this roof.
Girl, why I was gonna say Kingdom Business? Ain't that a show?
That's a TV show. It's all right,
Okay.
baby. I'm telling y'all, Kingdom something. King,
hmm
dang it. Dang it,
I was
y'all.
gonna say, look it up, child. I don't know.
Nope, I ain't gonna worry about it. Um, it was that. But yeah, it was the second half of the conference. I think it was nice. I mean, it was cool. My overall thoughts on the conference
hmm
is is this. Now, I think this was on the second year. I think you said they kicked it off last year. So
Okay.
I believe 2024 was when she started the conference, and now 2025 is the second year of the conference. So I feel like it's still in the baby stage. Now, this is the thing. I ain't had no conference. I ain't through no conference. I have no, I commend for what they have done thus far.
hmm
But I think, sometimes it takes a while for things to iron out everything
hmm
smoothly and cleanly. With that being said, because most conferences, for instance, you just went to a conference at your church.
hmm
Prior to going to your conference, you knew who was going to be there. With
hmm
this conference, we had no idea who was going to be there. We are just going off of the strength that is Erica Campbell. So you're
hmm
like, oh, Erica Campbell with special guests, and you're like, but who special guest
hmm
is, whatever. So like you don't know. So I would hope that in the coming years, I believe that it'll probably get bigger and it'll be better, because I think right now, like I said, it's just kind of small. She only goes to 4 cities. I believe
hmm
it was only Birmingham. um I don't remember the third one. I know it was Birmingham, it was
No, she was
Phoenix,
going to
it was
Chicago.
Chicago, and I don't remember the first one because it's not my city, so I don't know. But I know it was Birmingham, Phoenix, Chicago. Those were, I believe, the last 3. And then the first one, wherever she went, I don't remember. It might have been Birmingham, might have been something in between Birmingham and Phoenix, but
hmm
I just know Phoenix and Chicago are the last 2 stops. But again, it's only 4 cities that they went to. Not to say only, like that's not a lot. Again, that's an accomplishment. Like, I'm not putting it down. I think the conference overall was good. It was helpful. It was impactful for some people. Um, I mean, I enjoyed it for what it was.
hmm
I think it'll get better as it goes.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
So yeah, for me, it was I tried to, and I think I wrote it down. It should still be in my notes because I didn't delete them or nothing.
I should
But
have took notes, but
for
I didn't
each
take no notes.
one, I tried to do at least one. Um,
Takeaway point or something.
yeah, yeah, that's a good word to use. One takeaway. But as of right now, why can't I find it? Oh, nope, here we go. I didn't. Oh, maybe I didn't.
Uh-oh. Not for each person, or you didn't put the note?
I could have sworn. Okay, no, it is. I did one for each person because I was like, I could have sworn it was what I had labeled when that Dr. Love, when I had said it on the other one about the coming with the blood, that Dr. Love had said about okay. How Jesus love is unconditional, but the relationship is not, or something like that, whatever she had said.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I remember that part. I was like, the
okay.
blood. I don't remember that part. I remember the
Yes, the
relationship.
blood. The blood. That's all I remember was the blood. But yes, for each one, I had just wrote down just little what you call it, nuggets. Did you call it nuggets?
I said takeaway.
Takeaways. Takeaway nuggets. Nuggets is probably on my mind because I'm probably
Mm,
hungry. But
I am. So let's wrap
so
it up. No, I'm just
right, like, so we're done. No,
yeah, you got it.
so Erica Campbell, she had started first. She did this monologue thing, and the what I got out of the whole thing was basically tears are needed to heal. Because I know as I get older, I do find myself my eyes sweat a little bit. But
Mhm.
beforehand, like I did not like that was just something that I did not do. And it wasn't. I don't think it was more of a I didn't feel like, "Oh, because you cried, you weak." It was just kinda
Mhm.
like, "What is these tears doing?" Like, "We still gotta get this done. We still" like, it was more like a,
Mhm.
"This is wasting time. Get your" and plus the way that I be crying, oh my goodness, ugly cries, head be hurting, don't like doing it,
Mhm.
0 stars, do not recommend. But as I got older, it just happens. It
Life
could
be
be
lifing.
anything.
Life
Yeah.
happens.
So I had liked that about that tears are needed to heal. Um, Dr. Brittany Phillips, she has said she was talking about reclaiming. Is this the right one? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Reclaiming her time, or reclaiming my time. Y'all remember about that lady? And she was talking about
Maxine
trauma,
Waters.
and it was like, huh?
That was Maxine Waters. Reclaiming
Yes,
my
yes, yes,
time.
yes. She was talking about trauma, and I wrote down trauma is any experience that overwhelms the ability for you to cope. Because when I think of trauma,
Mhm.
I think of something dramatic or anything like that, physically or whatever, like something that mentally or physically can take over your brain. But I like that how she said any experience that
Mhm.
overwhelms the ability for you to cope. So going through something, so it could be a trauma like, oh, I lost somebody, or I lost a job or something. That could be traumatic to somebody, a traumatic event.
Mhm.
Um, and then she has said, um, because we are triune beings, body, soul, and spirit, trauma hits us at all levels. And then I
Mhm.
like that thing that she had did with that Japanese. I'm
I
probably
wrote
gonna
that
mess
down.
it up.
Can you know,
Kinstuji.
it is KINSTUGI. I wrote that
Yep. Mhm. So I had liked how she used that analogy about like that
Well, let's say explain what it is. So
mhm,
essentially, if something breaks, let's say a bowl breaks
mhm,
and then they put it back together, they'll mold it back together with the Japanese mold it back together. Well, what was it? Gold.
mhm,
They'll melt gold and then, of course, warm it up to heat it up so that it becomes whole. You'll see the cracks of the
mhm,
gold in it, but now the bowl is made whole again. And then you can
mhm.
continue.
Yep, so I had liked that analogy because I was just like, yeah, it was certain times when we break not certain times, every time we break something, we like, well, that's a wrap for that one, get a different one or whatever like that.
Mhm.
But the Japanese using that whole thing of, and then using gold as that, like I'm like, yes, okay, see these wounds being healed, but this is gonna,
Mhm.
spark out and stuff like that. So I thought that was good.
And I believe she said it even makes it stronger. Like after it is whole
Mm-hmm.
again, that what it's sealed with, it makes it stronger. So you are tried.
Mm-hmm.
You go through
Tried
the
and
the
true,
tried
baby.
and the tribulations, and then you go through the
Mhm,
fire, and you come back out whole
mhm,
and stronger.
and if they selling it, it's probably more valuable because now it got
Oh,
gold
that's what
in
they
it.
said too. Yep, it is more valuable now,
Mhm.
and so are you when you come back
Okay,
out. Okay.
listen, that was a and then Dr. Love, she was talking about faith comes by hearing, but so does fear.
Mhm.
You don't have the cuffs on. I was like, ooh, faith comes by hearing, but so does fear. So I was just like, ooh, I don't want to hear fear. I just want to hear the faith. But it's true.
But block that out.
Right.
But
Don't need that. Pap, pap, pap.
some people don't have the ability to block that out,
That's
or they
true.
don't have the
That's
tools.
true. Exactly. And it might be trauma. So I was just like, I
Mhm.
liked how all of them intertwine with each other. Gugu, I liked how she was talking about like embracing your weirdo-ness or whatever.
Mhm.
Because like at first when she was talking about like who's weird and stuff, and I was like I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
But
so
then
from the
when
from
she
the jump, you was like, "Mm-mm." I was like, "Nope, I know. Ain't nothing."
Oh, no, I needed
I
her
was on
to
board.
I
I was
need
like, "Mhm,
I needed the definition because I was like,
me
mm-mm.
goo me." I beat to my own drum.
Not weird at all.
Yeah,
But
I
then
am normal.
when she right, I am normal, okay? But when she had went into the definition of like basically like you were saying, beating to your own drum and like if the norm is doing, they're wearing green, you like, nah, I think I want to wear
Mhm,
yellow.
mhm,
Nah, I want to stand out, not stand in type deal. So I liked her. I liked her testimony. And then Dr. Sarita Lyons, she had closed it out about taking every thought captive under the authority of the Lord. And then she talked about the stronghold equals the mindset, blockage, and barriers that push away God's truth. Do inventory on your thoughts, apply word to it so that it will obey God. I said,
mhm. That's
that
good.
is so true. And it was so
Mhm.
good that she ended it because it was just like, that is so true because so many different thoughts go into your mind and you can actually have you not you can you have the authority
Mhm.
over your thoughts and no you have to know your word so that you can
Mhm.
go ahead and make them thoughts, hey, that's not of
Mhm.
God. So I'm gonna
Mhm.
need to rebuke that right now, and I'm going to apply it with truth. And the
Mhm.
truth is going to be in that word of God. So I like that part where she was talking about that, and I was just like, that is true. Now I done heard that verse so many different times. But as I get older and things have, been more applicable to my life or whatever,
Mhm.
those really come in handy when it's like, "Oh, I remember that verse. Yep, I remember that song," or like, just like different
Mhm.
things or whatever. Um, so that part I did like that one. I did like that to see like the different speakers, their different Lena she had sang her butt off. And it was just it was like you said, it's still new, but it was good for what it was.
Yeah, it was.
Mhm.
It was nice. It was, like I said, I enjoyed it. I would, I like I said, the only thing I because it just made me think about it when you saw, was this Sarita, the
Mhm.
author? Treasure?
Mhm.
Okay. When you saw her, you was like, "Oh, I didn't bring my book." And I'm like, "Well, girl, how would you know to bring your book? You didn't know she was gonna be here." Like, so it's just like, that's
Like, had I known.
that was the only note that I have. It's like maybe moving forward. But again, maybe when she don't, hasn't, try to think of the words, solidified who's probably
I think
coming.
that's what it was. I don't think it
Yes,
was solidified, and it might have been every single time, it might have been a different person, so she like, "Instead of me
it
spending
wasn't.
this money." Oh, it was the same people? I was
Mm-mm.
gonna say, instead of spending this money up on this,
Well, I'm not gonna
these
say it wasn't. Maybe because I know when I looked at the one she did before us,
Mhm,
it was the same people. But to your
mhm,
point, maybe they all couldn't make all the dates,
mhm.
So, but I don't know.
Instead of putting because for concerts, they'll even put like an
That's what I
asterisk
was
like,
thinking.
"Hey, Kiki," like, because I remember for Kiera Sheard, she wasn't coming to certain cities, and
Mhm.
same with, the Clark
The
sisters, they
Clark
wasn't coming
sisters.
to certain cities, and I was like, "Well, I'm glad everybody coming to Dallas because
Mhm.
I wanna see
I
everything,
want my money's worth. I
okay?"
paid for everybody on the docket. Everybody, I wanna see you all. Every single
Like,
one of you.
facts, for real.
Like, "You brought the sunshine." I wanna hear it all. That's not
Okay.
how that was the
I
bad melody,
showed.
but y'all get it. That wasn't the melody.
But speaking of Clark sisters, the last one that I did see them, I did not see Twinkie, so I don't know.
At the concert?
Yeah, like I seen the 3,
Mhm.
but I did not
Tweaky's the one
see.
that played the keyboard, right? Or piano?
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Piano.
she the one that played the organ.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, overall it was good. Like I was, of course, um talking to Aaron or whatever. He like, "Would you go again?" And I was like, it was good. He was like, "I didn't ask that." I said,
See,
"Well."
you sound like me because 'cause I'm like, not that I wouldn't go again, I don't know. It just would be, I don't know. I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not
It's
against
like,
it. It's just,
because the prices wasn't bad.
yeah, it
It
wasn't a
was
bad
kind
price
like
at
it
all,
I think for
especially for 2
me, it
days.
was just more of like, I get to basically get a couple of days or whatever away from reality, spend some time with my sister and my family, and
Mhm.
then, like, still get, some nuggets or some reminders of because like I said, everything that they were saying, like,
It was
I'm
good.
pretty sure, they bled and fast and prayed and stuff like that. So it's like even if
Mhm.
if and well, clearly you seen I got at least one thing. I'm
I
like,
was
that's
gonna
all
say
I
you
need,
did
at
really
least
good with
just
your
one
notes. I'm
thing.
glad that you did that because it reminded me now one thing. I don't know about you because I know you've seen, 'cause I think you said you had saw Inside Out
Oh
with
yeah.
AJ. That was, did you not think of Inside Out
Girl, yeah. I
when
was like,
Erica was saying
I
hers?
said, don't you be
I
blaming
said,
nothing on the Lord. You
now Erica. Now, was you watching this Pixar movie and just saying, you know what? She knocked on the door and I let sadness in. I said, not sadness came in the house. Just sadness. And then after everything was said and done, no, when she was like, I looked outside, you know who I saw? It. I said, you better say happiness. And that baby said joy. And I said, You've been watching Inside Out. I know Inside Out when I hear Inside
When
Out.
I see it.
But no, it might not even been based on Inside Out. But it just
It
was funny.
definitely felt like an Inside Out.
Sadness and joy. What they doing over here? They supposed to be over at the
Mhm,
with the little girl and getting her memories and stuff together. Anywho, you guys, but no, I think overall it was a good experience. Like
mhm.
I said, I think maybe as it gets bigger, because I don't think it was called Laugh Cry Heal. It might be called Laugh Cry Heal every year. I don't know. But would I go
They
again?
might need to go with a different title though,
Yeah, and I think that's I probably would go again. It wouldn't be next year. Maybe I would give it some time,
to
and
grow.
then yeah,
Mhm.
and then try again.
Yeah,
But yeah, I think it was good
yeah.
overall.
Because I
Overall,
mean, at least if they do keep the title, you'll know what to expect. Because like me and Angie, we both were like, I thought it was gonna be a comedian. I was kind of excited.
yes, and that was the clarification that I wish we would have had, because when y'all hear laugh, I thought it was gonna be like, yeah, it's gonna be a funny person that's gonna tell us jokes. And
Mhm.
it was like, oh no, you're gonna laugh at us. I mean, they did have
Right.
some funny
I mean,
stuff.
we
Yeah,
did,
we
but
did
I
laugh.
literally thought it was gonna be like EJ Speaks or something, like I'm
Yeah, or
or
Anna Douglas,
Christine, Anna
red
Douglas
jacket.
would have been good.
Yeah.
Yes, it was somebody that like, that'll
Give
make
him
us
the
laugh.
glory. Yeah.
That would have been like perfect, like a nice
Mhm,
little touch on it, because then you got like your seriousness, your word, the laughter, the crying, like,
mhm.
all the
We
things.
did that for our conference.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Y'all
Let me
see how I got real quiet with you?
let me stop. Ain't nobody
Listen, hey,
got time for
you
that.
speak it
Listen.
into existence if you want to.
Hmm. Moving
Listen,
on.
we got
Moving
plenty of
on.
managers. We got plenty of managers. They will like I told you before, I'ma just show up.
Oh, so that's what you want me to do all the work. Moving on.
Did I say that, y'all? I said managers. That was a plural.
Oh,
Now she might
okay.
be one of them, but
See?
she can
Moving
show
on.
up with me.
Moving on. We are going to again, y'all, let me tell y'all. Memory for me, 0. Memory for Jasmine, 1. Because I tell her, we have one listener. Y'all didn't heard about this lady before. It's my mama. Okay. She gives us notes every now and then. Some I take in, some I be like, thank you for your feedback. So again, I don't remember this, but this is good for her to hear. When you tell me stuff, I do relay it to Jasmine. And so Jasmine said, your mama said something about us, maybe sharing what we are reading in the Bible, like, what stories we're reading, whatever. Maybe we can do that on the next episode. And I said, she said that. You said, yeah, I could have sworn your mama. You said your mama told you. I said, okay, well, I will listen. Elaine, we take what you say sometimes, okay? Now everything ain't gonna get taken, but some stuff we do.
Not
And
cooking.
today is one of them days. All right. So we can start with you, Jasmine. What are you reading in the Bible right today, right now?
Right today. Well, today I'm still
Well, current.
in.
What do you want to
Yes,
share?
currently I'm still in Proverbs and John, but what's been sticking out to me was Psalm 1. I always
Mhm.
try to put an S on it and it ain't really
Mhm.
a S.
Everybody do.
But yeah, sometimes even
I was
even
gonna
in the
say
app.
in my Bible it
I was gonna
says
say in the
Psalm.
app it says Psalms, but it's
That
not,
is
it don't
not
got an S
correct.
at the end of it, but it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. But just real quick, I wanted to read, and it's only 6 verses. Um, and this is I don't know if I'm just
Which
gonna read it in
version
the
you want
New
to read?
American. Yeah, I don't know what version I want, but I'm gonna just go with the New American Standard Bible version. But Psalm 1, how blessed is the man who does not walk in the counsel of the wicked, nor stand in the path of sinners, nor sit in the seat of scoffers. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law he meditates day and night. He will be like a tree firmly planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in its season, and its leaf does not wither. And in whatever he does, he prospers. The wicked are not so, but they are like chaff which the wind drives away. Therefore, the wicked will not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the assembly of the righteous. For the Lord knows the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked will perish.
Mhm.
And Aaron had did a message on this, I want to say like maybe last month. And then just recently at our women's conference, Dr. Sarita was there and she closed out on Psalm 1. And it's really been like pulling on my heart, like, dang, what does this mean to me? Because it's not like I
Mhm.
purposely just go around wicked sinners, like it's
Mhm.
just I don't sign up like pick me, oh sinner, pick me. But but it was just like what do I do that either one draws me to somebody that is like you're a habitual liar or you're a habitual
Mhm.
whatever, and I'm just kicking it with you, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, yes, I know that everybody and their mama are not going to be saved, and there are certain times that you do, need unsaved people so that you can tell them about the gospel. But it's like, are they influencing me more than I'm influencing them whenever
Mhm.
I'm around? And then am I, and I used to say it in my prayer. I need to get back to saying it in my prayer. I just want to always represent God well.
Mhm.
So it's just
Mhm.
like I don't ever want to be like, oh yeah, I'm a Christian, but nobody can tell that because I'm always surrounded by wicked people and I'm actually acting as if,
Mhm.
that I'm wicked or whatever, or I'm doing what the sinners do, or I'm doing what I know is not what God ordained me to do. So Psalm 1 has been like pricking at my heart for like a minute, and I'm like, Lord, reveal to me what it is that I'm doing so that I can do the
Mhm.
righteous way and not be in the path of sinners, in the path of unrighteousness. Because it could be at work, it can be sometimes it can be at church. Okay, let me just tell you. All right.
Mhm.
You be thinking that somebody, like, because I don't know, I need to go back to reminding myself that one, people were not raised like me.
Mhm.
Um, I was blessed and privileged and honored to be raised in an environment that, like, you actually treated people the way that you wanted to be treated. You
Mhm.
actually said hello to people when you right smack dab in their face, even if they like at church or even if they a stranger. You actually hold the door for people that you see like just like 2 seconds behind you instead of just worrying about yourself. Like, you actually are selfless. Like, but
Mhm.
I need to remind myself because that happened today. I was going to the UPS store and I could have totally been wrong, but for me, it seemed as if this lady,
At the
she
UPS store, the
at
worker.
the UPS store, she was a customer. So I parked, and it seemed like as soon as I was about to get out my car, like she tried to hurry up and rush to get out her
Mm.
car. So I was like, I'm not in a rush. I'm actually off today, so I don't have nothing to do. So I was just like, okay.
I'm guilty of that sometimes. You see somebody else get out the car, you'd be like, "Oh, we going to the same place." Especially if I got somewhere to be. If I'm you're not about to beat me up in here. I mean, I don't think it's as obvious as clearly she made it, but there are times where I'm like, "Oh, we all going to the same place." Let me try to put a little more pep in my step.
But you close the door on me, or not close the door, but you
Oh, no,
don't at
no,
least
no,
close the
no,
door?
no, no, no.
So
It's
that's what
if I'm
she
going through the
did.
door first, I'm first though. You're behind me.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine for you to be first, because I like,
Mm.
again, I'm not in a
You
rush.
off. You ain't had nowhere to be. You just
So, like, yeah, so it was like she rushed out, then she hurried up, and then like just I was like, "Oh, okay. Guess I'm gonna press the." I mean, like the door
Mhm.
didn't close, but it's just I don't know.
It
I
was
just
still
be
just
thinking
the
it's common courtesy.
you see somebody
You
behind
you
you.
you know that I'm behind you because you
Mhm.
see me get out the car. So I was just like, all right, okay, cool. But I just was like, all right, let it go or whatever like that. Then on, I think at the conference, like I told y'all, it happens at churches that well, as well, I should say. Um, I say hi, I mean, I know how I am. I know that
Mhm.
I'm very observant, very introverted if I don't know you. But at least if anything, if me and your eyes connect, I'm going to smile and I'm going to say hi.
Mhm.
When I tell you on two particular scenarios happen from the same person, and then another, actually no, two and two, they two and two. I seen I seen two at the women's conference.
The
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 church
same
women's
people? You talking
conference.
about the same
It was
people?
two different people. I saw them
2
on
different
two different
occasions.
occasions, but it
Okay.
was the same day.
Mm.
And I said hello with a smile, a sincere smile. And
Hi.
you would have looked. I I might as well have called them a name,
Mm.
a bad
Mm.
name, not a God given name, a
Mm.
bad name. So I was just like, and one of the people I went to their house before, so I'm just like,
We gonna talk about this after we get up off of here. I need to know who these.
who said this is gonna be offline?
I ain't
But
even
I
gonna
just was like,
ask.
okay,
I
okay,
just
okay, okay. I was like, don't take it personal, take it personal. But again, going back to Dr. Sarita, you got to
Mhm.
captivate them thoughts because my mind could have went crazy. My mind could have, well, clearly it could have
Mhm.
went crazy, but my mind could just continue to go like, oh, anything could happen. I don't even want to put nothing in the atmosphere, but just know that like
You gotta
I
give them grace. You don't know.
surround it,
Something could
I
have been
gotta be
happening.
surrounded by the right.
They could be
I,
going through something.
I
You
tried to do that, but it's hard for me to actually go with that when I see
Mhm.
you 2
Talk to other
seconds
people.
later talking to like and not I'm saying like I say hello to you, you look dead in my face, don't say nothing to me, and then the next person you see, you laughing, you giggling, you doing all this thing. What have I done to you lately? Ooh, 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 ooh.
What have I done to you lately? Da, da, na, na, na. Ooh, yeah.
Just like I told y'all about the coworker that just she got something against me. She
Oh,
don't work
yeah,
at my
that lady.
campus,
See,
but
it had to roll back. I had to think about it. I was like, oh, that lady that don't even know you.
but
You ain't never met this lady
I
before.
never
See,
met. I
I
said,
remember, y'all.
well,
I remember.
I was like, every single time. It never fails. It's like it's a radar out there. Like sometimes I'd be tempted to just be like,
Mm-mm.
did did we meet before?
Mhm.
Like what how do you know me? Like what happened? What happened? Or is it all Jasmine's? Like is it a Jasmine that you ran
I was
through
gonna
in
say that, like, maybe it's
in
just
the
your name.
past?
But that remind me of, the Steve Harvey Show. I just started watching that recently on,
Mhm.
Netflix, and that was the first episode. Because the first episode, Regina was so, like, just dismissive of Steve, and he was like, "Do I know you? Like, like, did I do something to you before?" Like, and she was just like, "Yes, you used to talk." Then she let it be known that she was the girl from high school he was like, "Piggy, that's you?" Like, So it was just like, "Yes, do I know you? Did I do something to have I offended you in some way? Why is you?" That's Jasmine, y'all. And
It
them
gotta
people is
be.
Piggy.
I'm
No, I'm just saying, I don't
convinced.
know.
I'm convinced. But I know she older than me, so it wasn't high school, but still.
Yeah, definitely one high school. But no, you know me.
But yeah.
I think it is easier for me to give people grace in your scenario, but if it was me, I would feel the same way. I would be like, "Well, dang," especially if I spoke to you, I smiled at you, I waved at you, and you didn't I know that you looked me dead in my eye and you don't speak back, and then the very next person you keying with, I would feel the same way. You
Mhm.
I'll just let me just say that's a human
Yeah.
response.
So I'm going to that's my goal. That's my challenge is to
Mhm.
um take captive of my thoughts
Mhm.
and just be reminded that everybody wasn't raised like you. Like it's just I
Mhm.
mean, it is what it is. Like it's just but don't make sure that I don't be standing by the wicked because maybe they are wicked. Maybe that's what it is. Not just playing. Let me not call these people wicked, but it
Speaking
could be. But
Speaking of wicked, it kind of doesn't it kind of ties into what I've been reading. Well,
mhm,
I'm reading Genesis right now.
okay.
I've been doing I tried to do the New Testament and the Old Testament. I can't. I can't do that.
Mhm.
So what I've decided I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the Old Testament and then I'll do a New Testament. I can only focus on one at a
Okay.
time because the way my brain work, I'd be like, "Ooh, what now? Let me just do it this way." So I read a verse, not a verse, because that would take me forever. I try to read a chapter a day. Well, the Bible plan I'm doing the chapter a day because it comes with like video or
Oh,
audio
okay.
lessons. Um, so the one from because I read my Bible at night. Well, I read my devotional in the morning, and then I read my Bible verse in the evening. I do
Mhm.
my lessons at night. So last night it was Genesis 34, and it was it's probably why Jacob came to mind right away because I'm reading about Jacob.
Mm.
So when I
Mhm.
was like Jacob, like Jacob, and I'm like I ain't read that yet, but maybe it was Jacob. Jacob said that. So for me in my house, we gonna serve the Lord. And that's for me in my house. But it was Jacob. He was getting ready to. Well, he was moving back to where Esau was because you know Jacob
Mm.
and Esau were twins,
Mhm.
and Esau was mad. He was gonna get that man, but you know
Mhm.
Jacob gave him all these gifts. They can't whatever. Either way, on the way, I think they met, they made up, but then Jacob was like, "Oh, I'll come, but we're going to take our time because we got women, we got kids, and we can't come as fast as you want us to get there, as fast as you and your men can get back. So we'll come." So they ended up stopping in another town, and there was this guy there named Shechem, and Shechem ended up falling in love with Jacob's daughter Dinah and defiled her. Um,
Mhm.
basically. But it was crazy because the one thing I'm gonna read the beginning. It says one day Dinah, the daughter of Jacob and Leah, went to visit some of the young women who lived in the area. But when the local prince, Shechem, son of Hamor, the Hivite, saw Dinah, he seized her and arred her, took advantage of her. But then he fell in love with her and
Mm.
he tried to win her affection with tender words. He said to his father Hamor, "Get me this young girl. I want to marry her."
Mm-mm.
Sir,
Lies.
why you did that?
Olivia. Olivia, come get him.
Mom was like, "But why you how you did that and then fell in love with her? Like why you what type of and you
She
think she
was
gonna love
good.
you back? You didn't define." Now the chapter goes on to say that you know, basically Jacob heard that she had did this, and the dad came to talk to him, like, "Oh, you know,
Mm.
my son wants your daughter, blah 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 blah," and I believe it was his sons. Oh, he spoke to Jacob and his sons. So Jacob's sons was like, "You know what? Yeah, okay, y'all can have her. You know, yeah, we can do that." I talked about it. But what y'all need to do is y'all don't get circumcised. We get circumcised. So you know we can well we know we can basically interchange our women, whatever, but we all got to be basically on one accord. So we get circumcised, y'all get circumcised, y'all give us y'all women, we give y'all our women. That's what we gonna do, but y'all got to get circumcised first. And they was like, okay. Now this is one of those stories where you be like, the Bible is ghetto. Okay, it's
Girl, because and I
so
ain't mad at not now one of them brothers.
so so they like, yeah, get circumcised. So then the men of the other tribe, whatever people group, they get circumcised. Now, once you get circumcised, it take about 2-3 days for y'all to heal, you know, whatever. While these men are healing, them boys and they crew run up over there and kill all them men. Cause y'all out for the count. Okay. Ain't no way that y'all is it a fair fight? No.
Mm.
Is it just for us? Yes, because who told y'all to take my sister? Who told y'all to do that? Ran up in there, murked all of them, and then took their sister back. Yes, you come on back with us. Because what the world? They brought her back. Jacob is like, "What did you do? You have ruined me." You know, whatever. Because Jacob is God fear. Man, what you doing now? Why y'all didn't did that? But the verse ends with a question that I'm like, I struggle with because the boy said, "But why should we let him treat our sister like a prostitute?"
Mm.
So they retorted angrily. That's the last chapter. That's verse 31. That's how the chapter ends.
Mm.
Why would we let them treat? why are we gonna let him treat our sister like a prostitute? What you? So I'm like, in this chapter, well, of course, I was listening to the audio as well. It's basically, just talking about how we take revenge for ourselves, whatever. Like it's
Mhm.
easy for us to succumb to the thoughts of anger. Because first thing you said was they weren't wrong.
And I say it
And I-
again.
they weren't wrong. Because I mean, now, and she was the only girl too. Imagine you got
Mm.
nothing but
That's I was
brothers.
like, that's like our sister-in-law.
Listen, I can imagine. Oh, if so,
Girl, and something happened to her.
if she got
Every
some brothers
single
that know
one
the
of
Lord. Listen,
every single one
he
of 'em.
Jasmine's husband. Listen, you think? Oh, now, not my sister.
At all.
Not my sister.
At all.
But I mean, Jacob, but he the daddy, he didn't have that same anger. He was like,
His fault. You didn't
"Ooh,
grow up with her. This
mm,
is my sister. So am I my sister's keeper? Yes, I am. Here I go.
okay." But one of the lessons was in that
Mhm.
that sin begets more sin. So they did that, whatever. Or that boy messed around, he defiled that woman, and in
Mhm.
return, they sinned against the rest of everybody.
Mhm.
It, and I don't. And this is the thought process that came to my head because like you said, you don't know how everybody's raised, whatever. I come from a fairly good family. We ain't really do too much drama, too much none of that. I mean, we had little fights internally, but I watch TV. So this, for some reason, gave me power vibes. You know how you do,
Mm.
they be underhanded. You think that, oh, we working together. And the whole time I got a whole plan. And
To murder.
while you over there thinking everything's sweet and think you about to just lay up and heal, I'm about to come ruin your day.
Mhm.
Literally. You're never going to be on this earth again. Like, I was like, oh, this is very it's not relatable to me. Again, not relatable for me, but relatable in the sense of the things that do allegedly happen in the world. Allegedly,
Mhm.
allegedly, allegedly. But that is what I was reading. And what I got out of it is, of course, it's like I said, I wrestle with it because just like you said, if we're being honest, I'm like, what they do wrong?
What's the
Now,
problem?
I will say it ain't had to kill all the men. You know what I mean?
Listen,
Like
they
it
said
could have
you
just
were
been the offender.
associated.
It could have just been the offender and his daddy. But it didn't have to be
Well, not even the
everybody.
daddy. I mean, I
No,
would have
because
been
the
okay
daddy,
if they just took out Shechem.
no, the daddy could go. I'm sorry. See, listen, that's
See, I mean, I was just saying take out Shechem, but they was like, "Imma just make sure that y'all don't ever do this to nobody again. Because if it's in the prince, it must be in his friends.
but you got to take out everybody because if we
Then
don't
they gonna
take
come
out
and get
everybody,
us."
then it's gonna be so it's just way
Oh.
worse. Everybody got to go. But essentially, it just shows that one wrong doesn't make it right. Essentially,
That's
is how
true.
it's what the message that I got from it was just like, okay, they did that wrong and that was horrible, whatever. But um, I mean, there was no light at the end of the tunnel, per
Mhm.
se. Not that I'm reading, not that I've read yet, in terms of what God did. Because at the end of the day, we need to just leave it in God's hand. A lot of times, it's hard for us to do that because as
Mhm.
humans, you want to react. You want to be like,
Mhm.
well, why you said, but it's like, you know what? Just like how you had to like temper yourself from, responding or being whatever when somebody like the lady at the church and you just like, no, you know what, Lord, I'm just gonna give it to you. We have to do the same. So I feel like they're kind of intertwined. What you was reading and what I read a little bit in terms of, I mean, it wasn't no when I mean, it was just talking about wicked, and they was.
Mhm.
Cause how you gonna do that to me and then talking about you love me,
You love me.
sir? Good day, but
Love
that's
has nothing
Genesis.
to do with this.
And that was Genesis 34. Jasmine's was Psalms 1. Um, but yeah, it's just again, I was like, this is crazy. Like, this is
Mm.
ghetto.
Very.
Ghetto. Well, not ghetto. It's just
No, it's
I
ghetto.
think too. I mean, the Bible it just shows, just the humanity of everything. Like
Mhm,
people gonna be people and people go
mhm,
mess up, but it's just
mhm,
like, dang, like I don't know.
mhm.
Um
It
Getting
shows the
away from that.
importance of how much we need Jesus. So
Yes.
thank God for Jesus.
I need just a little more Jesus. What Erica Campbell said, y'all. That's what she said. Moving on, we are going to really quickly talk about some TV. All right. I think it's just the one show. Well, was it just it's just Potomac, I think I want to talk about. Because I can't even really remember what happened
Oh,
on Salt Lake City. Um,
nothing.
but Potomac, since the last time we was here, we don't necessarily have to debrief. We can just say what we like, what we don't like. I will say this. Surprisingly, whether she is a liar or not, I am enjoying Stacy. Okay. I love the way that baby be unbothered. All right. Okay. Y'all want to keep talking about me. You want to exclude me from everything. You don't want to put my name on everything. They went on a trip. Giselle hosted the trip and she gave everybody embroidered robes. She wrote them handwritten notes. She did all of these things. Everybody but Stacy. Stacy
Mm.
note was blank. Her robe was blank. Everything blank. Stacy don't get nothing. And then when they was going other places, other things, because when they did the towels on the yacht, her name wasn't on that towel either, was
Oh,
it? It was just a regular towel. I'm asking.
oh,
I don't
I don't know.
remember. I don't think so. But she did tell her, like, I'm starting to get to know you. When they did the shots, and she was
Mhm.
like, everybody had a different shot. Stacy's was blank, and I was just like, okay, now, girl, get out. Like,
Not
you
it's
too
enough.
old.
Enough is enough.
Yes, like you too old. But the crazy thing is, I love how Stacy, Angel, the way Angel act is what they expect from Stacy, and Stacy is just like, well, okay, you don't like me. Moving on. Well, yeah, okay, yeah. What do we have here? We got some salad. Like, she that baby
Unbothered.
unbothered. Now, what I was mad about was when she had texted her husband. Like, don't do that.
Girl, don't even read that out loud. I was like, mm-mm. You would have never called me. I'd be like, oh, he didn't respond, girl.
He
He
was
just,
busy. I'll tell y'all
yeah,
when he replied
when
later,
he replied.
and then forget about it. Never bring it up. Like, oh, he never replied because it ain't none of y'all
Mm-mm.
business. Okay.
At all.
Like, mm-mm. So one of the girls had texted her husband something, or whatever, and then Stacey tried to do the same thing, and her husband was like, "I think you texting the wrong person," and she told everybody this. Like, girl, no, don't.
Mm-mm.
She was trying to be all romantical and sexy and stuff, and he was
Mm-mm.
like, "Who this for?"
The fact that you said, I think you got the wrong number, I'm like, well, who else should she be asking this from?
I think, to be fair, they don't talk like that. You know what I mean? Like, that's because she was like, "Oh, well, let me." That's just like, if I y'all Marcus love him. But I feel like if I was, well, no, never mind.
Girl, if you did that, child, he coming home Ritz. Do you hear
He'd
me?
probably be like, "You been drinking?" That's what it's gonna say first.
Right. He gonna be like, I'm on my way. I got the EO. Be
But
ready. Don't play with
you're
me.
right. It's
Don't
not
be
gonna be
sweet.
no
Don't be
wrong
nothing.
number. But it is. But I
Mm-mm.
mean, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll try
Girl,
it.
I
I'll get back
ain't
to
trying
you.
it with
I'll try it and I'll get back to you.
Aaron. Right.
I ain't gonna
Not the
tell y'all all
viewers.
my business. Y'all ain't got to worry about
I
it.
ain't
Curse
sending that to
me.
Aaron. He gonna be like, all right.
Got to go.
Being mid
Oh, I
prayer,
know.
about to come on home.
Like, mm-mm. Oh, I know, baby. I got some stories, but that ain't none of y'all business. So, I was like, "What's that? Are they upstairs?
Shut up. Let's
Come on,
end
Marcus.
this.
Let's go. Let's go back next door."
End this.
Anywho,
I cannot stand you.
listen, they've been married forever. Y'all just remember that, okay? Um, so Stacy, she has surprised me again. Like I said, I don't care if she's a liar or not, whatever. Or they really proved that she's a liar.
I was gonna say they really haven't proved that she was a liar. She said she know the man. She said, what is
Sorry.
going on with the glasses?"
Because I was trying to pull them off and I had the
Oh,
earphones on. It wasn't coming off right.
gotcha. But yeah, she said she knows the man. She said she's not dating him. She
Mhm.
like everything
She
that they're
said they never had
asking.
relations.
Right. So
Like,
I'm like, what do
well,
y'all
no,
she
she
said
did say
that
they
she
went
got
on
a
a date.
divorce.
She said
Oh,
that they
they
did
did go
go.
on a date?
Her and
Maybe I
Chris
missed
Samuels.
it.
Yeah, when they were
But
talking
I
half,
mean, she's
but she
single.
was
Well, she was single, he was single, right? Well, I can't
yes.
see
Yeah,
what
she was
she was.
single. She
Oh,
was like
okay.
it was during the she was like me and Timo, whatever that man
It's
name is.
Timu because I keep on thinking they talking about my
Timu.
store. Yeah, because I was like, why are they talking about Timu?
I said, Patoni, you're talking about Timo? You guys can't. That's why Wendy was out there fraud. Huh?
Ah! The shade.
Allegedly. Allegedly. But
The shade.
I mean, but I like Wendy this season too. That's why I'm upset with her. Like
Yeah,
Wendy,
I
so
heard you
far you have been
upset. Like
doing
you
so
did
great.
good. You did so
Yes.
good.
And not well, not in real life, but yeah, but present day, I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, she said that her and Timu was during their but yeah, when they were divorced, and she was like, and he dated other people, she dated other people, and she said she went out with Chris. She said Chris was a very nice guy. Basically, she had all nice things to say about him. And she
Mhm.
said that they went on a couple of dates, or they won't. She at least said she said they dated, but it didn't sound like it was anything serious. It was just like he's single, I was single. We went on a date, or he's divorced, I'm divorced, we went on a date. He's a nice guy. We never had relations, whatever.
Mhm.
But then it was crazy because then Messy Ashley asked her again, like after she said we never had relations. Ashley asked her a little later, like, "Well, did you sleep with him?" Girl, she
What
just told you they never had
relations, sleeping,
relations.
is that not the same
Whatever.
thing?
Like, I don't know. Ashley's irritated.
I know I
Um,
need to.
Kiana irritated me when they talked about when Wendy said that you don't like Giselle, and then when they were all sitting together and she was talking to Giselle and she let it be known that she didn't like how Giselle didn't reach out to her when that incident had happened
Mhm.
many moons ago. And Giselle was like, well, I was going through some because I remember that episode because Giselle had left
Mhm.
early to go. So it's like,
To be
how
with
can
her dad.
you
Be so
yeah.
selfish.
Yes. Like, how can you in that moment be like, well, she never reached out to me and she never called me? Girl, she was dealing with real life.
Mhm.
Like, as much as Giselle get on my nerves, like she do get on my nerves. Like, she still was dealing with real life. Her father was
Dying.
passing. Yes,
Mhm.
like she was there dealing with him. And a day or two after he passed, guess what she's still dealing with? The passing of her father. Like, I'm
Mhm.
not thinking about you. I'm not thinking about calling you. And then she had told her, which is the same thing Wendy had said, Kiana's a high maintenance friend. You want somebody, but I don't feel like she give that same energy though.
Mhm.
Like, I don't think Kiana would give that same if
Mhm.
it was, she would probably want you to understand that
Mhm.
this is what was going on. And then lastly, the thing with well, first off, before I get there, I was confused. I like Tia too. And I was confused when Jazzy got mad
Jazzy.
at Tia.
Right, and that's what I had text you. I was like, "Why did she get so beast mode?" She was like, "Not with the fork," and then she was like, "10 days from it, girl, fall back.
Yes.
Nobody really wants you."
Now that man was flirting with her because I did catch that in the scene when they were taking pictures and he had told her she was his favorite.
Mhm.
I had
I
caught
saw
that,
that too,
but
but
I was like,
again,
who's I think even Kiana was like, girl, we talking about Mr. Happy or whatever that man name was. Mr.
I
Smiley, or
think
whatever.
it was Mr. Happy or
We
something.
talking about Mr. Happy. Mr. Happy, like, girl, she's and so what happened was they went to dinner at this man's restaurant. He came and talked to them. They took pictures with him. He had told Jassy that she was his favorite. He's probably just showing her a little extra attention. On their way back to the home, I guess, Tia, you know how your girlfriend would be like, girl, your man got some, Aaron got some competition, girl. Mr. Happy was all over you. A normal person would take that and be like, girl, stop. You just know that your friend is joking about this
Mhm.
older man liking you. But in the world of Jazzy, Jazzy, whatever her name is, she was like, don't. It's 14 days before my wedding, and you talking about another man. I'm like, girl, what? I'm confused.
See, I'm like, what's the root of that? Like, Tia should have said that. Like, what's the root of that? Because there is no way that you get in your chest like this. So, kind of like what Giselle was talking about, they d- it's been it's been a long time since they was able to get to this altar. So I
Mhm.
get it that that is a insensitive, but you like again,
Ah, but that wasn't
everybody,
insensitive. It was
everybody, everybody don't think like you.
everybody don't go to the top. Or
Nope,
you're
at
right.
all.
Everybody don't think about. Look, I'm just making everybody slow. No, no, everybody don't think the same. You're right. Everybody,
Because
everybody
like
don't.
you, like for us, that would be a laugh. And to be honest, that would be something that I would even come back home and tell Aaron. Old dude
Exactly.
was flirting with me. You got competition. You better keep it together because I can go
Mhm.
back to
'Cause you could lose me
Nevis, whatever they get, wherever they at. I could go.
and
I
have me a
get all the
restaurant.
food that I want.
Listen, have me a
Like
restaurant.
that's just something to play around with. But the fact that it
But I like
triggers
how
you that bad.
even Tia was like, "Well, you know what? Maybe she don't know my humor. You know, won't know
Mhm,
like that. She don't." Because I feel like whenever Tia do get into it, Tia be quick. She not
mhm.
like she don't try to retreat. She be like, "Okay, well, are you making fun of my accent?" She was like, "Are you making fun of what's going on here?" Like she know how to like she stays with it,
She
okay,
keeps up and she know how to clap right
and
on
she know
back.
how to give it right back, and then she
Mhm,
knows how to maybe try to settle it as well. Like we
mhm,
not gonna live in this. Kind of like that
mhm,
one time she got into it with Ashley, and
mhm,
basically it was like we talked about let it go. Like we not about to.
mhm.
What I forgot what she said, but whatever that line, I need to go back and watch it because it was good. I ain't gonna remember it, so probably don't matter. When she was like, "Do you?" I forgot what it was, but it was funny, and I was like, "Yes, get her together, Tia,
Mm.
get her." Like, do you not understand? Are you dumb? Well, she didn't say that, but that's essentially what she
Or
said.
keep up or something. I need you to keep up or something, she said.
Maybe it was something like, "Girl, keep up." We already talked about that. We did that already. Keep up. What? Pay attention. Like, what are you
I
doing?
was like, "Oh, listen, she coming with it." She like, "I ain't about to play with y'all."
But she seems sweet at the same time. Now,
Mhm.
last on my list is Angel. So this girl, the last episode we watched. Now, number one, even let's go back to the face. The the catfish picture.
Mhm.
That I don't know. I don't want to call it the catfish, but that's what she said. Giselle and them said we feel like we had got catfish. Like we feel like that
Mhm.
picture didn't look like you. I had stopped it and I asked Marcus. I
I did
said,
the same.
I said, now look, that does that look? He said that ain't the same person.
They're brothers. They're
They're
happy and
happy.
they're singing and they're colored.
Do 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 do. Give me a high five.
All
Yeah.
right, cut and print. Beautiful guys. Dynamite. Because what? He was like, he was literally on his phone. And I was like, wait, stop. The person that just was talking, I said, let me rewind it a little bit. This person. And then I fast forwarded and I stopped it and I said, that person. He was like, that's not the same person. I was like, no, no. She said that's her. That's not the same person. No, she said that's her. And he was like, is this like after she had the baby? Because I can understand, like, certain things happen after the baby. And then I was like, no, this is current.
Marcus
This
said
is
that.
like
Marcus
yesterday.
said he said that was she had a baby since then. She He said that what she probably did was she probably put her face on somebody else's body. I said, no. I was like, no, Mark. I said, now this is the thing. I said, I think it is her. I think it's the lighting. I think it's the angle, whatever. I said, and I do think that it's an older picture. Um, and then maybe it's the hair that's throwing us off. I said, but then she had the nerve to say, oh, that's because that one's not filtered.
That one's not filtered.
First, I mean, maybe
We're
I'm
seeing you in real life. That
And in real life, you look light skinned. In that photo, you look brown skinned.
you was caramel.
I
You
was
was
like, am I
younger than this
tripping?
chair.
I was like, girl, we like a little bit, you like almost my complexion, maybe a little lighter, like in the picture. But in real life, you Xavier color. So
Okay.
I was confusion. Okay, so that's what we dealing with, y'all. The issue I had with that was, okay, you felt they brought it to your attention, whatever. You want to, okay. That night, wasn't that when they had the little party and she had fun with everybody? And then the
Mhm.
next morning, she was crying. And then Giselle came over and she
Mhm.
had the nerve, basically. I think she had said something about Giselle. She felt like Giselle was body shaming her. And that irritated me because, like Giselle said in her, it's a lot of me agreeing with Giselle on this trip. Okay. That baby said, I was talking about the picture that I seen is just her face. So how am I body shaming her?
I didn't see your body.
There is nobody. And I was like, I'm with you when I'm with you. Listen, I was so what is going on? So again, she's very flip floppy because the night before, when Kiana went home early, she was playing with everybody. I mean, she let it be known that she had an issue with Giselle because you said I was a catfish, and then
Mhm.
they talked it out and they all had fun and they left and she hugged
Hugged it
everybody.
out. Mhm.
And then the next morning, she feel a way about it again. Talking about something she slept on it,
She
and now
slept on it. I said she needs to stop going to sleep because
she flip flop every time she go to bed.
every time she go to sleep, I don't know what's in that pillow that she go to sleep on. She needs to stop going to sleep. Stay woke. Stay woke.
The
That you
last
don't need
time
to go
she
to
went to
sleep. Stay
sleep,
woke.
before she went to sleep, she was gonna chin check Kiana for trying to chin check her. But then she slept on it. And the next morning she woke up and she forgave her. Okay, y'all still mad about it, but I slept on it. And I feel better. Now
Not
this
the
time you
opposite. I was feeling good with you. Then I slept on it. And I figured out I don't like you.
I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like the cut of your jib. I don't like what you tried to do to me. Okay. So then we see a scene last night where her and
Mhm.
Jassy
It's
are
okay.
talking. We can't hear what they're saying. We just because the cameras are down. Well, cameras was up and but mics were down. Whatever. We
Mhm.
can't hear anything. Apparently, Stacy and Wendy could hear what they were talking about. They don't know. So they have a little bachelorette party for Jassy. And time out before I even go to that. Why
Nasty.
Ashley do always doing too much?
I was like nasty. I already knew where you was going. Didn't even know what you was gonna say, but nasty. Mm-hmm.
Like, Ashley, why you
Just
always doing
nasty.
too much? Like you
But
always
then
just do
I'm kind of mad at Jazzy because how come you didn't get mad at her? Because you about to get married in 14 days.
14
A
days.
boy is flirting with you. She got her nasty tongue on you and your
All up.
body and licked it all. I was like, this is
Talking about some
disgusting.
girl, you know you taste delicious.
Nasty.
Girl, I'm
Ugh.
sorry. Yep, my mind. When they put up the picture side by side of Mr. Happy and her man,
They look
did they
alike.
not look like they
Hell
could
yeah,
have been?
I said when she was talking about, so come on, he ain't got no. I said, well,
When they put the pictures up, I
actually,
said they could
they
be.
actually do look alike.
They could be daddy and son. Maybe that's why she got upset because she was like, I like
Too
that.
close to home.
Listen, I did like that. Okay. You picked it.
You done told my secret. Now I gotta go tell him why
And I
why
got to
I
be
was
like,
laughing
"Mm,
at him.
yes, and let
Oh,
him
I'm
touch
your
on me and tell me I was his
favorite.
favorite.
Girl.
Anywho,
Oh,
so so we're at the bachelorette party. Everybody's doing little separate things to them. Again, like we said, Ashley always doing too much.
mhm.
Um, and then Angel goes and she puts handcuffs on her and says that she's arresting her because she got a big mouth. So we all like, well, not I can't speak for everybody. I was confused. Like, what she had said? What she did? What she had said? Then they're like, oh, well, how? Because I think Jassy thought it was sexual. Like, oh,
Mhm.
okay. She thought it was all still play, all fun and games. Like, I do got a big that's why I'm getting married. Yeah. And do. That's
Okay.
basically what she can do. But then Angel, they was like, well, why she got a big mouth? Or did they ask her why she
I
maybe
think
they
they
asked her
said
to
it, and she was
elaborate.
like, she didn't go into like why she said that, but then Wendy was like, "But anyway, we did hear y'all talking, so what happened or whatever." And then
And
that's when
yeah, so then she was like, well, somebody was in Jazzy DMs, whatever. And so then they were like, oh, what happened? So then she proceeds to tell this story about how some woman in 2016,
y'all, we in 2025,
this over
almost in
10 years ago,
2026.
this lady in 2016 befriended her. They became friends or they was cool. This is when she was dating her Angel's boyfriend is an NFL player or was an NFL player. This is when our Angel's husband This when she was dating him, he was just her boyfriend. And her and this girl became friends, and his agent, his manager, and somebody else came to him,
Financial
and
advisor.
his financial advisor came and told him that she had stole some money from him, and that she wasn't taking her birth control, and she was trying to have a baby by him. And allegedly, we come to find out that the girl that had befriended her was the one that had told these people these things. Um, and when she told this story, I was confused as to what they had to do with Jazzy and a big mouth. I said, "Now what? Why are we sharing this? And why is it Jazzy fault? Somebody please enlighten me."
That's all. Yeah.
Did Jazzy add it on? It was like, no, that's not it. The girl was in my DM and she said that Angel basically was a mean girl and she witnessed her being mean to people or whatever else. And I was like, well, so I'm guessing it must be the same girl, is maybe what I'm
Possibly.
assuming.
I don't know, because I was confused.
And I'm like, so what did the girl tell Jazzy? Did she tell Jazzy what Jazzy said? Or did she tell her everything? And because it sounded like Jazzy just wanted to say the girl said she was a mean girl. But even then, whatever, even if she did tell Jazzy everything, just like everybody said, that was 2016. You didn't married him. Y'all got children. Y'all happy. What's the
Right.
problem? What's the issue? Like, I'm not. And she got mad. It was like, I'm going to leave, and left out the room crying. And
Maybe she just needs to sleep on it, child. She'll
girl,
be okay the next day. She'll be okay the next day, Jesse. Don't worry about it, child.
yeah, that's how it ended that way. And yeah, the next episode. So like you're right, and it was nighttime. So maybe tomorrow when we watch it,
She
she
slept
gonna have
on it.
woke up and she gonna be like, you know what, you guys thought about it, and it wasn't really an issue. I'm so sorry, but it was like she just been miserable this whole trip, and it's irritating.
Mhm.
Imagine going on a trip with somebody that just wants to be upset the whole time, like. Because I mean, the way that the way Stacy is being treated, Stacy is still
Having a good old time.
just living her best life. Y'all didn't even before the trip. Y'all talking about her breath stinking. Y'all
She's
like
rude.
all of these things. Like y'all do all these things to pick on Stacy, and Stacy is just, I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, but that's it, y'all. That's Potomac.
Mm.
And that's really all I got to say about that. I feel like I had a question that need answers, but before we go into our prayer, or before we end this, we do have a poll. Okay. And I want you guys to comment. Um comment below if you're watching on YouTube. Let us know in the comments. If you are listening on Apple, I believe you can type in there is a text us feature. Send us a text to answer the poll question. I should see if there's a way I can send out a poll question. I don't know how it works, but I'm gonna figure something out. Maybe I'll put it on the video. I don't know. But when you put your phone on silent, do you prefer your phone to vibrate when it's on silent or not vibrate when it is on silent? Because as we were preparing for this recording, and we were talking about putting our phones on silent, and I'm like, oh, I'll put mine on silent. She said she was going to put hers on silent. And when Jasmine's phone be vibrating, it'd be vibrate. Okay. I mean, probably all phones do, but it'd be like I can hear it. So I was like, oh, well, just put it on your lap. So, and she was like, why? It's not going to vibrate. And I was like, well, if you put it on silent, it's going to vibrate. And she said that when she puts hers on silent, it doesn't vibrate, and that she prefers it that way. She likes it. Because I said maybe that's an Android thing, because she said that's how it always is. Whereas with Apple, if I put it on silent, it still vibrates. I don't know. I do know that I can set it up that way. So maybe you have to set it up that way. It doesn't just do it on its own. Let me clarify that. So
Mine's do it on its own.
do what?
It's just silent.
No. I'm saying it doesn't. It doesn't. If this was a brand new phone and I put it on
Mhm.
silent, it wouldn't vibrate. Is what I'm saying. I'm
Mhm.
saying it would just
Oh,
be
you're saying
silent.
that you set it up
I
to
set it up
vibrate while it's
to
silent.
vibrate. And I was saying
Gotcha.
maybe while I was saying that's an Android thing, my apologies. Maybe you can set it up to vibrate as well on your Android, but you just like the default setting of it not vibrating. So
Yeah.
yes, answer.
Because like you said, my vibration is not silent. So
I
if
mean,
I
that's
put it
only if
on my
it's laying on something. I mean, if it's in my purse or if it's in my pocket, but if I have it on silent and I'm somewhere,
silent means silent. Silent night, lights
true.
out, nothing
Yeah,
moving.
and that's your
But
preference, and I
that's
respect it.
just y'all let us know.
I respect your
It's
preference.
no
So
right or wrong answer.
yeah, there is no right or wrong. I just want to know: are you a Jasmine or are you a Angie? You want silent and complete silence, or you want silence and a little razzle dazzle?
Let's see. A mess.
But we are going to get ready to get up out of here. Before we do, Jasmine is going to go over the sinner's prayer, just in case that is something that you need in your life. If you are at that point where you want to take that next step, um, Jasmine is going to help you with that
Mhm.
initial step.
You don't want to be walking with the wicked. If you don't want to be a
Mm,
wicked sinner any longer,
no more.
you will read this, not read it, you will repeat after me.
Mm,
Dear Lord, I recognize that I am lost and that you are the only one who can save me. I believe in my heart that you died, was buried, and rose from the dead on the third day. I receive you as my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
mm.
Give me the grace to receive and believe you in my heart. Come into my heart, Lord, and change me forever. In your name I pray. Amen. Now, if you prayed that prayer, welcome to the family of righteousness. Welcome
Hey,
to the family of righteousness. Now,
hey.
we wholeheartedly want you to get into a Bible believing, Bible teaching, Christian fellowship
Mhm,
where the word is being taught. Don't only take that Sunday or that Wednesday or whenever they have the Bible study time. Just let's not only use that as our time that we're getting fed. You
mhm,
need to do it either morning or night, a devotion, maybe about, I mean, first starting out, maybe 5 minutes, and then you'll gradually go to 20 minutes. Even if you got to break it up, like maybe 5 minutes bright and early or something like that, then 5 minutes at
mhm.
lunch, 5 minutes before you get home or when you get home, and then 5 minutes before you go to bed, whatever the Lord puts on your heart. But just spending quality time with Him is never wasted. Um, get you, if you don't have like a whole paper Bible, which we getting back to the basic. That was the thing for our women's conference,
Mhm.
getting back to the basics. So we have been going back to our actual hardcover Bible or whatever. So that is important to have one so that you can, highlight, do it, everything like that. And what's really been helpful, and I did get all of, my mama had a whole bunch of Bibles that my dad had sent me. So it is nice to see like what did she highlight in her word or whatever
Mhm.
like that. So instead of leaving actual materialistic things or things of that nature, she left the word of God of what was her favorite scriptures, her notes, and everything like that. So those are very helpful, that you can start a legacy and a tradition or something with your family. If you don't have a family, you can leave it for your friends. Um,
Mhm.
but get into that, get a paper Bible. In the meantime, you can download it on your phone. You can Google it, you can chat GBT, whatever. I be saying BT, but it's PT, chat
Do
G.
you be saying BT?
I feel like my tongue, I mean my lip be saying BT, but I be trying to say PT, chat
That's it.
GPT.
Mm, mm.
Oh, and then sign up for our newsletters because we do include a playlist with praise and worship
Mhm.
songs. We do have devotions in there and scripture recommendations. So welcome to the family again.
Welcome,
It's
welcome.
definitely going to be um it's going to be something hard. So I don't want you to think that just because you guys say that now it's like unicorns and rainbows, because it's not. It's going to be hard
Mhm.
because the enemy is angry, because
Mhm.
before you was on his team and now you ain't. So we done decreased hell and increased heaven, and he mad because now he don't have, he losing people. He losing them. Hell
Mhm.
lost another one. I am free. So We are proud of you. Make sure you spread the word and let them know that you have got saved. And yeah, that's all I got.
That's all we got for you. We appreciate you guys for being here again. You could have been anywhere, but you chose to spend some time with us, a little longer than what we normally do. But I mean, we only here every 2 weeks, so I mean, y'all got a little bit of time. All right. So we thank you. We appreciate you for being here. Again, subscribe to the newsletter, email us, follow us on social media. One day we gonna get better with posting stuff. But just follow us in the meantime so that you can say you was there first when when we do start really doing some stuff. But we will see you guys in 2 weeks. We thank you again for being here, and we hope that you have a great rest of your day, great evening, all the things. Ta-ta.
Hey, FOE.
FOE.
Faith over everything.
Faith over everything.
FOE.
FOE.
Faith over